me everyone, Neve here with the Rainbow Cauldron, and this is your weekly general reading for May 5th through the 11th, 2019. For these, I will pull one card from an Oracle deck. This week it is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle, and that will represent the general theme of the week, something to think about. And I will then I will draw 3 cards from a tarot deck, and this week I am using the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora. And that will represent the general flow of energy throughout the week. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so we have the spider. This is a cool looking card. I really like this. Just the artwork on this is very nice. So, as I've said previously, this is a new deck for me, so I'm not completely familiar with all the cards and what the author meant for them to mean. So I will be using the book for some of this, but before I do, I want to try to understand my interpretation of the cards. And yeah, so the spider, I think of a creature that's very intelligent, really, and it just has a very hard worker. I mean, they're weaving the web, they're in control. It's a sort of, the working part of this that's really important, and having the knowledge and intelligence to orchestrate things, to be in charge of things, and to really have a grasp and sort of a DIY sort of attitude, doing it yourself, you know. Yeah, so that's the energy I get from that. But let's see what the book says. All right, so I think it's more in the beginning here. I'm in the right section, but I must have skipped over it. Spider. All right, spider. Here we go. So, creator of prosperity through life's work. Yep, weaving life's work. Dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tries nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented. I think that's a really great statement and really reflects what I see in the spider here. And soon your work becomes like the weaving of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. When in balance, it represents appreciative, enthusiastic, prosperous. When out of balance, it's discouraged, tired, and forlorn. To bring into balance, playful creativity. Okay, so the part that really stood out to me there was the part talking about the process-oriented rather than results-oriented. To me, that really makes me think of, like, what matters here is the journey. It's not so much the destination, it's the efforts you've put into your work. All right, so let's see what the tarot cards say. All right, so we have the 7 of Athames, the Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Athames. Okay, interesting. All right, so so the 7 of Athames. So when I think of the typical representation of this card, it's the man who is, it looks like he's stealing a bunch of swords from someone, and he's being very sneaky. It looks like he's tiptoeing across. So a lot of times people associate that card with having to do with theft, stealing, and being dishonest. But another way to look at it, which I sort of see in this card, it's not so much a stealing as it is a finding success through creative or unconventional or cunning means. There's a cleverness to it. And I mean, here we're seeing this this man who's obviously bringing some rabbits home to, for food, and he's got 7 Athames across his back. So, there's something just wise about this. Just or cunning. I think cunning is the right word. It's not so much wise as it is just a clever, cunning approach to opposition, using so many knives by, you know, being able to get all those rabbits. Yeah, so there's a cleverness to it, getting your success through clever means. And so the Knight of Wands here, again, we're seeing a card about travel, and a lot of the Knight cards tend to be about travel. And last week we saw that there was a heavy influence of travel in the cards. So we may still be experiencing residual energy from that, that literal travel energy, and also the journey. And that's what we were saying here, where it's the journey that matters, not so much the destination. Here we're having someone who's confident in her journey. And yeah, this card represents ambition. The horizon shows the sun, illumination. So she's got a focus. She knows where she's going. It's a new experience. There's a fearlessness to it. She's not afraid. It's a very positive energy card. Travel, ambition, adventure, new experiences. Yeah. And then finally we have the Four of Athemes, which, you know, going along with the travel theme, this card also has to do with rest and vacation, you know, going on holiday. So I also sort of connect it with this spider that, you know, once we've done all the hard work, we can now relax and let that, you know, our hard work pan out. You know, we've done our hard work, now it's time for us to relax, and everything else can go into motion here. So, all right, so that is the reading for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and blessed be. Bye.